Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be on Ascension again, or the end game type of thing that is going to be happening with ARK Survival Evolved in the brand new update. Now if you guys didn't know, this update is, well, the ETA for the PC is April the 30th, and for Xbox One and PS4 it will be later on in May. This is going to be a really awesome video. As you can see, I am going to be on the dev kit and we're going to go through loads of different stuff, and I'd also like to know how long has this been on the dev kit for, because I don't know if it's something recent or it's been something that's been on there for a while, because there's some awesome stuff we're going to be looking at today linking to Ascension. Now if you guys do enjoy this video and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be amazing, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're new to the channel, that'd be great too. Thank you for all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. It seriously means a lot to me. I just wanted to say sorry as well for the upload scheme recently. Videos have not been going up daily, and you know, I've been missing too many days, and the reason for this is obviously I've been waiting for the new computer. It's now come, and I've just been getting to the grips of it, and you know, learning ARK PC, recording with it and everything like that, because I've been so used to the Xbox and obviously just console in general. So you know, it's been a new like sort of scene for me. So I'm definitely getting to grips with it now, and I cannot wait to bring you guys loads of videos as well as the dev kit today. So what I thought I would do before we actually get into the first bit of the dev kit is obviously just show you the patch notes. I know we go through the patch notes so much and you guys are probably so relieved we're not even doing a patch notes today, but as I did say, version 257 is April the 30th, and as if you didn't know, this is only just if you didn't know, April the 30th version 257, we are getting Ascension game progression. Now if you haven't seen the video before, I think it was about 4 days ago, 5 days ago now, which actually talks about Ascension, make sure to go check that out, because it basically explains what it is and how it's going to work, and it has all the information that you know, because before we had no idea, and now we know exactly what Ascension is going to be. So we're going to head over back onto the dev kit now, and as you can see on the dev kit right now, there is a folder called endgame. Now this is the thing that I wanted you guys to let me know if this has been on there the whole time or if it hasn't been on there at all, because I mean, I kind of feel like I remember this from being on the dev kit before, but I just don't know, and when I go into it, I've seen stuff I've never seen before. So just make sure to let me know if this has always been on there, but if you haven't seen it anyway, I'm going to be showing you it, and it is some big information for, you know, for what we could be finding out. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys the new dinos when they get added onto the dev kit as well. You know, we can look a little closer into the giant bee and loads of different things like that, but first we're going to jump into this file. So you click on endgame and you've got core materials and test. In core materials you've got another folder called function and textures, so we're going to go into function, and then we're going to go into VFX. In VFX we have got some very interesting stuff. Now I could be completely wrong, this could, some of you guys may know a little bit more about this than me, but this couldn't be anything linked to it at all. It might not be, but when we look at some different stuff, there's things like, there's lots of tech, you know, different things like that. Then there's tech rock ripple, which is a really interesting one. Then there's ARK world space. Now, I don't know what they mean by world space. I don't know if this means, this could be something completely different, but there's lots of different things about the world and some rocks rippling. So, I did try and obviously move it onto here. Now, I'm going to see what this is when you drag it on. I had no idea. Some things are going to take longer to load than others. That's just how the dev kit works. But there's obviously, as you can see, ARK world space. But when I try and drag that one doesn't work at the moment. So I think that could just be due to something that it has to link to. But yes, definitely these types of names are definitely something like it's different to the game. You know, ARK world space, ARK rock ripple, lots of different things like that that could be interesting information. Now this could be completely wrong, but you know, it's definitely something that we could look at, and I don't know how long it's been there for. Now there is textures. Now if we go into textures, there's not really much I understand in here. There's just a random bunch of hexagon patterns and textures and stuff. That I think that says hollow, could that be hologram or something like that? Really don't know about these textures. If you know more about this, make sure to put some stuff down in the comments, because it doesn't just help me out, it does also help out everyone else on the channel. So there was all of that different stuff, the function and textures, but then we back out off of that and we do go into test. Now test has some really interesting stuff on it. Not only has it got some more rock ripple, it's got tech rock, but it's got alien structure morph, and it's got end boss. Now, as you guys know, end boss is the thing in the game, you know, with Ascension, is there's going to be a final boss added in, which is called, what we've seen is end boss. So when we click on end boss right here, there is Dodo, there is Gorilla, there is 2 end bosses, there's Wyvern or Wyvern, however you say it, then a Tech Rex pieces. So, I mean, I did try dragging this onto it, and it seemed to be a surface. And when you drag it on, I'm not too sure which one I'm going to choose. If I choose this one, when you actually drag it on, and look what happens. It spawns in water. So this confused me a little bit to think, you know, when it says surface end boss, could this mean that the final boss is going to be an underwater boss? Now, I personally don't think it is going to be. I thought lots of people think it's going to be the Griffin. People think it's going to be the Phoenix. I personally don't actually know. But having this water when you spawn in the end boss morph is something pretty interesting. But that could mean nothing, guys. This could be this could mean nothing. But I'm just bringing you guys the information that I have got so far. So obviously we're going to go a little bit up here, so we've got some room away from that water. And there's also a function box, which I haven't actually checked into, but it says liquefy, and I don't actually know what this is. So we could try and put this on and see if sometimes things happen, sometimes things don't. So I'm not too sure if that's meaning anything at the moment, because obviously I'm very new to DevKit. I don't do modding. I literally just go on here to find out some stuff, to have a little look at things before. So there's also alien structure. Now, I don't know what this is, guys. There's an alien column, which I think we could try and bring onto the game. There it is right there. Alien structure. Now, if we go further into this and have a little closer look at what this actually is, we can see that there's some weird alien structure. Now, I don't know what this is. I mean, if you guys know anything more into the theory, sorry about the mouse moving. Oh, okay. That is definitely something new that I haven't seen before, the way that alien structure's moving. Look at the way that's moving there. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I want to learn more about this, and this is actually moving. I'm not too sure if this second one does anything different. I mean, we could try spawn it in, but it might just do exactly the same thing. So as I said, sorry when the mouse takes a bit longer. It looks like it's lagging, but it's literally that I've got my mouse in a dodgy place, so it might take a little bit of a while to actually move around. So I'm gonna spawn this one in, and wow, okay, I don't actually know what this is. That is literally taken over everything. This was like can we lift it up? I usually thought you could lift it up. Can you lift it up from here? From what I've known. Okay, this was not what I expected. It looks like there's going to be something to do with aliens. I don't know. I don't want to be giving you guys false information, but this is very strange. This is very weird. And I didn't know a lot about this. It's to do with tech and aliens and stuff. So is there actually going to be aliens in Ark Survival Evolved? This could be crazy. Like, some of the stuff we just don't know that's planned. So yeah, this is some massive structure, and I don't actually know what it is. But as I say, if you guys know any more, make sure to let me know. So in this, obviously in this, there's a few more. There's just lots of this stuff says rocks. This is obviously a lot of people use this stuff because people actually create mods and create things on here. But it's very interesting to see these alien columns. Now there's another one here which I don't know if it does anything different to the one with what happened before. But if we scroll down now and we get down to here, I'm sure it's just going to do exactly the same thing as before. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty similar. It's just completing the shaders now, so I'm sure it's just going to do what it did last time. But it is very interesting to see this alien type of thing. So as you can see, we've got alien structure morph there. There's also tech rock. Now we haven't really looked into this a lot. We haven't really checked in this. Well, that one looks like it does something a little bit different actually. This one seems to sort of sparkle a bit, things seem to be coming off of it, which is quite interesting. I would like to know a little bit more about this to find out what is actually going on, but there's some big information to definitely some stuff in the future with the updates. So let's see what that looks. That just looks crazy from beyond, that does. So tech crystals is something that we haven't looked at. There's an ARK tech rock, so let's just bring this in and see what this is. I mean, I don't know if it's going to actually spawn in, because obviously some of the stuff isn't actually spawning in. Let's have a look at this, see if this one will spawn in. Or is it just something to do? No, this one isn't going in. Cave rock. Will this go in? This seems to be freezing. No, it hasn't really done. Oh, it looks like it might have. But is it underneath, or have we literally just not got it at all? Because that said there's like a cave or something. No, there's nothing underneath. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. That's definitely going to be something interesting. But there's lots of things about rocks rippling and stuff. Oh, wait, that has actually spawned in. Oh, right. That's interesting. Wow, okay. That just took a little bit of a while to spawn in. But, okay, wow. This is new. This is very new. rocks with some sort of tech alien software on. That's definitely new to me. There's more stuff here I'd like to check out. Now, tech rock, the crystal one is what I definitely wanted to look at. But wow, this is very interesting. So when we back out of that, there's also an extra page, which is VFX. Now, I don't know what else is on here. This is a lot more to do with element. So this one says elemental disturbance. Yeah, that doesn't really look like much, does it, at the moment? Whoa. This is something new. This is really something new. I have no idea what this is all going to do. So it is very interesting to find out more about this stuff, because there's all this crazy stuff and I don't seem to know much about it. Lots of stuff to do with aliens, the end world, the end boss. Let's have a look at this, see if this was anything. I mean, it doesn't actually let you drag it on here, so I'm not too sure that's anything there. So it's definitely very interesting, guys, the types of stuff that we've seen on here. And obviously end boss, we want to see a little bit more. Now I think this is just the one that happened before. Maybe that might spawn something and we can have a little look. It's just like crazy shapes and stuff at the moment, and it's like it's something I've never really seen before. So I was gonna spawn that in and just see, what that could actually be. But yeah, so definitely this is something to look forward to and try and find out. So that was the same end boss thing, it's just water again. So it's a big shout to what that could be. Could it be an underwater boss? What could this actually be? I was going to see if you could add that onto anything, but it doesn't seem that you actually can. So coming out of this, all in total is, we've been on core materials before and textures and stuff, we've already been here. But backing out, there are some awesome stuff to check out. We're going to look into a lot more. But that was something to look out for. This is endgame. If you're on the dev kit, I'd like to know a little bit more about it. If it's been on there, long before. If it hasn't been on there long before. I did actually have a check into the dinos to see if there was any new dinos into the game. And I haven't managed to see anything else yet. So to get to dinos, you go to Primal Earth. And then you go to, I was just going to see if there's anything else that might be interesting in here, but I don't actually think there is. So we'll just go straight to dinos, if I can actually find it. I mean, there's more tech tier there, but I'm sure we could have a little look and see if there's any more tech tier stuff. There's a Giga Laser, which you guys might be interested into. But yeah, and there's Giga Laser. So much stuff if you want to find out about some more tech, but there's dinos here. So as you can see, there is the list of all the dinos, and I was going to go through, I've already been through it, but I was going to check through it again. Oh, there is actually the giant bee. I think the bee's on it already, so we can have a look at the giant bee. It might be coloured, it might not be coloured, but I thought, it might be a good idea to have a little look at the bee. I didn't even realise it was on here, so I think I was looking under giant, and then it wasn't there for G. So obviously, bees take a little bit longer to spawn in, and dinos, because obviously it's spawning in a whole new thing. I'm hoping it's got colour. We'll obviously find out in a bit, but it'll be interesting to have a little look into some of the new dinos before we do end this video. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Usually me and the dev kit, we don't get along very well. So this is the giant bee. It's not looking very giant at the moment. I suppose in game that will be pretty giant. We've got to go closer to it so you guys can have like a closer look to it. So let's have a little look. Oh, this is the bee here. I didn't even realise that was the bee. Come on, let's go closer towards it. I don't want to go too fast. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. When I said that wasn't that giant, that is actually pretty massive. So this is like the look of the bee. Everything that, maybe I'll look at it from the front for you guys as well. So that is going to be the look of the giant bee. Definitely something that could be interesting. Can we see the queen bee? Or is that just going to be the... I don't know if that's just the blueprint or not. That'd be awesome if we could actually see that as well. Yeah, no, we'll just leave it there. I think I'm just going to make it slowing it down by trying to spawn some more things in. It's probably going to try and load. That was the one I definitely wanted to look into. So what I might do for a second video is, because obviously this video is mainly based on Ascension and endgame and everything, is if you guys want to see the new dinos, if they're all on the dev kit, then I'll definitely look into doing just video showing you guys the new dinos. So that would definitely be a good idea, because it doesn't look like it's doing very well, being very healthy today, the dev kit. So I probably will end the video here, guys, but I'd like to hear your suggestions down below to what you think on this sort of alien end game thing, because this is new to me. I've never seen this before, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see what you guys think about it. All this, end boss stuff. Really looking forward to this Ascension, going in depth into, further into it. Is definitely very, very good. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. There's going to be lots of mod showcases coming up very soon, so make sure to watch out for that. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will always be in the description down below. But without further ado, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. See you guys later.